teams are warmed up and we're almost ready to go.
Jim, there's a real buzz in the air. Something tells me we're in for quite a game.
Played up. Quick pass up. Rings it up. Moved up. Moved ahead. With a wrist shot. Goaltender stopped that.
Pad save. Nicely done.
Pushed off the puck.
You want to avoid that.
Scooped up by Ukraine. He gets thrashed. Moved back.
Line four. Line four.
Quick pass up. Played up. Turned over along the boards. Moved up. Bumped off the puck. Team Ukraine dump it in. Delayed penalty call for Ukraine. A penalty is being called. He's getting called for hooking.
The referee makes the call. It's hooking. And that means 2 minutes in the box. Shoots quickly. Shot wide. He missed the net. Shoots the puck.
Jeremy wins the draw. Delayed call coming up. Fires it. There's a penalty coming up. He gets called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. Ukraine will play 4-on-4, and that's got to have them breathing easier.
While they'll still need to make some adjustments on the fly.
Moved ahead, played across, moved up, ahead to the neutral zone. Over the line, played back. Quick pass up, out over the blue line. Passed ahead. Wrist shot, played back. Delayed penalty coming up for Ukraine. He's getting called for roughing.
The play started to break down on this sequence. Just watch the contact on the replay.
With 4 players on either side, this game should open up.
Well, look for some longer passes and more odd-man rushes. The tempo of this game could really pick up.
Played up. Quick pass up. And out they come with a puck. Moved ahead. Moved up. Deluhi gets muscled off the puck with a wrist shot. Ukraine picked it up. Deluhi. Ukraine takes control. He gets checked.
And that will break up the play.
He gets hit. Delayed call. He gets called for hooking.
Take a look at the replay, and it's crystal clear what happened. Keep your eye on his stick.
Ukraine will be able to relax and play a little 4-on-4.
Now this situation is far from perfect. There's a lot of ice to cover, and speed counts.
Ukraine dumps the puck in. Ukraine got it. Rings it out. Right in front. Delayed penalty coming up.
Score with the manpower advantage.
It takes patience to score on the power play, and they showed just the right amount in netting that marker. Ukraine is quickly setting the tempo.
It's always better to force the other team to play your game.
Quick pass up. Delayed penalty coming up for Ukraine. Moved ahead. He's getting called for interference.
Now that's something you just hate to see, because of the way it stops players from showcasing their skills.
Ukraine loses a man and gives up the power play.
Yeah, they were hoping to get a little more mileage out of it. Now they'll have to play some 4-on-4.
Big save! No luck with that shot. Out over the blue line. Centers it. Backhanded shot. Goaltender stopped that. Across, quick pass up. Shoots quickly.
A wild shot there.
Line 4.
Blocked. Crushed.
Took a piece out of him there.
Pass to him. He knocked him off the puck.
He wasn't letting him get by, not that time.
Line 3.
Line 2.
Ukraine grabbed it. The ref indicates a delayed call. He gets called for hooking. Ukraine could make some noise now.
Playing on the power play gives them a few more options. Look for them to play very aggressive.
He gets muscled off the puck. The ref indicates a delayed call against Ukraine. He's getting called for holding.
He wrapped his man up, and that time the officials saw it. Calls holding, and he'll spend 2 minutes in the box.
Dluhy won the faceoff. Delayed call coming up. He gets called for tripping.
Tripping's not always intentional, and sometimes it can be a hard call between a tug and a dive.
Knocked him off the puck.
Jim, he never saw it coming.
Varlamov, wrist shot. Ukraine scoops it up. That's offside. We're ready for the faceoff. Ukraine gets a hold of it. Ahead to the neutral zone. Varlamov, offside, Ukraine. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Ukraine over the blue line. With a wrist shot, leg save.
Gets his pad in the way.
Played up, delayed call against Ukraine. He's getting called for hooking. Ukraine suddenly finds their numbers reduced to 3.
There's a lot of ice to cover when you're playing 3-on-3. Both teams will pick their spots.
Dluhy wins the draw. Moved ahead. A delayed penalty call against Ukraine. He gets called for hooking. The puck is about to be dropped. Wrist shot. Across. Played up. Pass back. Out over the blue line.
No, he couldn't get by him.
Into the attacking zone. Backhands it. There's the end of period 1. Ukraine continues to come up short on the power play.
If they don't turn things around, lead's going to disappear.
Second period's about to start.
We should see lots of early pressure, Jim, as both sides try to set the tone.
The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Moved up. Deluhi grabs the puck. He gets shoved.
This is a great road effort.
Delayed call. Penalty called. He's getting called for roughing.
I think someone let their temper get the better of them, and it ended up hurting their team.
Both sides are now playing with 4 players. That'll make some interesting matchups.
Playing 4-on-4, look for the defense to jump in the play.
And icing is called as the puck crosses the line. The action's about to start. The ref indicates a delayed call against Ukraine. He gets called for hooking. Ukraine will need to make a supreme effort now.
No doubt about it. They're playing 3-on-4, and that puts them in a bind.
Team Ukraine dump the puck in. Varlamov takes possession. In over the line. Centered. And out they come with a puck. Advances the puck. Passed ahead. Varlamov now has the puck. Ukraine needs to be making a line change soon. With a wrist shot.
Not a great shot.
Gets the shot off. Blocked.
Change!
Quick pass up. Deluhi. Delayed penalty coming up. He's getting called for hooking. Ukraine will need to work the clock and just get through this.
Not necessarily, Jim. They've been known to score shorthanded. They may try to go on the attack.
Wrist shot, leg save.
And it was stellar footwork that got it done.
He gets nailed. Moved ahead. Moved across. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Ahead to the neutral zone. Advances the puck. Jeremy with a wrist shot.
He misses the net.
Played up. Moved up. Centers it. Over the line. Wrist shot. It goes wide.
Lined him up that time.
Advances the puck. Moved up. Fires hard. Goaltender stopped that.
Super pad save.
He gets rubbed off the puck. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Moved ahead. Shoots the puck. Ukraine picks it up. Working along the perimeter. Centered. Passed ahead. Team Ukraine dumped the puck in. Ukraine finds it. Short pass. And out they come with a puck. Advances the puck. Ukraine dumps the puck in. Delayed penalty call coming up for Ukraine. Moved ahead. Into the attacking zone. Backhanded shot. Blocked. Shoots the puck. There's going to be a penalty. He gets called for holding.
He wrapped up the other player, and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue. Ukraine drew the penalty and will have to play shorthanded.
That means playing smart positional hockey on offense and scrambling on defense. It'll be a tough few minutes.
Let's see what happens. Brings it up.
Charge!
Out over the blue line. Centers it. With a wrist shot. Goaltender stopped that.
Now that was a quick pad save.
Advances the puck. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for hooking. About to drop the puck.
Hit! He sent a message with that hit.
He gets walked.
He delivered a strong message.
Quick pass up. Played up. Moved up. Working along the perimeter. Shoots quickly. Goaltender stopped that.
Pad save.
Intercepted in front. Played back. Quick pass up. Wrist shot. Goaltender stopped that.
This man is equally at ease making saves with his gloves or his pads.
Intercepted in the slot. Brings it up. Played up. Along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up for Ukraine. A penalty has been called.
Jim, sometimes you can get away with that kind of play, but most of the time, it's going to get called.
He'll have a seat as play resumes. Moved ahead. Over the blue line.
Fired it hard. Blocked. Rocked. The hometown fans do not like that.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. Jeremy won the faceoff. Delayed call coming up.
He tried to get away with it that time, but the officials are right on top of it.
He'll have some time to think it over. The faceoff goes to Ukraine. Centered. Advances the puck over the line. He gets bumped off the puck. Grabbed by Ukraine. He gets called for hooking. Ukraine has been having trouble winning faceoffs.
Now, this would be a good time to turn that around. The next few minutes could be crucial.
Out over the blue line. Delayed call. He's getting called for hooking. And that penalty will result in a short game of 3-on-3.
And you can really build momentum in a situation like this. Both squads will be going for it.
Moved ahead. Blocked. Quick shot. Blocked. Shoots. Blocked. Shoots it quickly. Blocked. Galuhi. Jeremy turns this into a 4-on-4 by returning to the ice. And the second period draws to a close. Ukraine has a 1-goal lead.
If they keep taking penalties, they're going to get burned by the power play. close, you want to try to rattle your opponent.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Moved across, centered. Quick pass up. Breakaway. Leg save.
The goalie sent that one back.
Moved ahead. Played across. Advances the puck. Shoots the puck. Goaltender stopped that.
He uses the pads and makes the save.
Goaltender stopped that.
Perfect pad save.
Moved ahead. Turned over. Delayed penalty coming up. Moved across. Centered. A penalty is being called. He gets called for tripping.
Take a look at this replay. Now, it might not have been intentional, but it definitely was tripping.
Ukraine sees their chance with this power play.
And this is as good a chance in this game as they're likely to get.
Centers it. Fires it. Blocked. Played across. Out of their defensive end. Moved ahead. Cranks one. Blocked. Quick pass up. Intercepted. Passed ahead. Played up.
Change up!
Moved across. Into the attacking zone. Along the boards. Varlamov. Quick shot from the right. Blocked. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Ukraine will need to start controlling a few faceoffs.
Well, so far, it hasn't been their strength.
Moved ahead. Scores! That's a power play goal.
Terrific power play effort right there. It got to the goal.
That's how you draw it up on the chalkboard, no doubt. Ukraine, and so they're up by 2 early in the third.
I have a feeling they'll go for 3 before this is over.
Nailed!
That's just a good, solid body check.
Passed ahead. Up along the boards. Played back. With a wrist shot. Hits the post. Advances the puck. Pass back. Team Ukraine dumped the puck in. Varlamov scooped it up. Check. Deluhi takes control of the puck. Shoots it. Ukraine gobbles it up. The ref indicates a delayed call. We have a penalty call. Jeremy gets called for hooking. Ukraine will see if they can take advantage of the power play.
They'll need to maintain their puck possession to keep pressure on the D. Let's see if they can make something happen here.
Brings it out. Passed ahead. Centered. This shot blocked. Hammered. Whips it. Blocked. Ukraine hasn't had much luck when it comes to winning faceoffs.
You want to be able to win at least 50% of the...
Scores on the power play.
A good wrist shot is hard to stop, and that was a good wrist shot.
Across. Working along the perimeter. Played up. He gets pushed off the puck. It's definitely been a team effort on defense.
I think the goalie's been good, but he's definitely had some help.
He's getting called for tripping.
He took him down and now pays the price.
Tripping will mean some time in the box. Ukraine has been struggling in the face-off circle. Let's see how they do here. Passed across. He knocked him off the puck. Jumped on by Ukraine. They dump it in. Ukraine in control now. Short pass. Over the line. Moved up. Intercepted. Quick pass up. Jeremy jumps on the loose puck. Jeremy irons. Leg save.
That shot played right into his hands.
The players are lining up at the face-off circle. Jeremy wins the draw. Varlamov. Shoots! Big glove!
That save was a perfect display of how to play between the pipes.
Varlamov gives him the business. Brings it up. Advances the puck. Varlamov finds the loose puck. He gets pushed.
He clips him on the play.
Moved ahead. Turned over at the blue line. Centered. With a wrist shot. Hits the post. Galuhi takes possession of the puck.
Joe, nice body check, good defensive play.
In over the line. He gets shoved. Moved up. Delayed penalty call for Ukraine. Across. Brings it in. Penalty called. He gets called for tripping.
Up and over. The call's tripping, and it'll mean some time in the penalty box.
They're getting ready for the face-off. It's all on the goalie now.
Hey, he's pretty close to a you-know-what.
Quick pass up. Centers it. Delayed call coming up. There's going to be a penalty. He's getting called for hooking. We're ready for the face-off. Played across. Muscled off the puck.
He took that one all right.
He gets pushed.
They're making them work for it.
Wrist shot. Galuhi. Delayed call against Ukraine. Brings it out. Across. There's a penalty coming up. He gets called for hooking. The puck is about to be dropped. Offside. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Team Ukraine.
Until then, for EA Sports, I'm Craig Simpson.
And I'm Jim Houston. So long.
The 3 points leaving them an excellent chance of going through to the next round.